It's all the way down there.
What's up, Tam? What's up, Shadow? Been tired, bro. I've been at work. I've been doing a lot of overtime. And by the time I get home, like super tired, Shadow. I do apologize on that. What's up, Bonnie? Yeah, but that's where I've been at, guys. Been working. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. So I'm a technician. I fix washers and dryers, but right now I've been doing like crazy overtime. Oh yeah, Shadow. That's Mando's. It is busy. I don't know if I'm gonna retire at the same age as you. If I could go further than that, I'll go further than that. But I mean, hey, now you get to kick back and enjoy your time, you know, with your family. Compare when you're working, you rarely spend any time with the family because you're working. So I respect that. I respect it. Bonnie. Hey, what's up, boss? How are you?
Pretty good, yourself?
Good too. Thank you. That's right, Bonnie. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Now you just kick back like a boss. Soon I'll be there. So I feel you on that one. Yeah, believe me, there's still people working. I have a coworker. I believe he's 70, and he's still working with us. One of the OGs from the company, because pretty much was there when they opened. They sold the company, and now someone else has it. What's up, Candy? I agree. Happy Saturday, boys. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are all having a great Saturday. As far as right now, no, Bonnie. Besides the roller coaster opening up this year, but other than that, nothing else has changed. They close at 7 today. Atomic Andy. Oh, I thought it said candy. My fault, my fault. What's up, Crystal? Happy Saturday. Nah, I don't drink. I was just speed walking, so I'm out of breath. What up, Grant? I'm at Universal Studios Hollywood. We're doing the studio tour.
Come on.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm over here thinking it's candy, but it's not candy. It's Atomic Andy. My fault, bro. What's up, Francisco? Happy Saturday. So as you guys know, the back lot is actual city with their own zip code, which is pretty cool. They do have a post office, which is pretty cool as well. They do have a fire station, a police station. I want to say they do have a hospital, but I don't know where. Should be in the back, though. What's up, Yvette? Thank you, Francisco. Yo, you need to come back over here, Andy. Especially this year for the roller coaster. Yeah, you gotta do that one, bro. Thank you guys for the likes and the shares. Appreciate it. That's the Spanish class. That's the Spanish tour, not class. What? Tour. Also, guys, if you guys don't know, if you guys have Peacock, now they have on Peacock Black Phone 2.
What it's like making that movie so releasing. And what it's like being a shark today. First off, I'm a huge fan of sit down.
Thank you, Grant. Appreciate it. What up, Erica? I believe. I agree with you. They're also building stuff in the back lot. They're also filming in the back lot for Fan Fest, and also Jumanji still going on in the back lot.
Okay, guys, I'll check in with you guys later.
They do close early today. They close at 7. So we're pretty much going to do the studio tour, Kung Fu Panda, and Pets. That's the Spanish one. What's up, Queen? Yeah, they have a Spanish one. I don't know if it said Korean or Chinese. They had a sign. Is it cool if I go over there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just wait till the.
Yeah.
All right, folks, you ready? Go ahead, make your way to the back.
So that's the Spanish.
Muy bien, amigos, yo tenemos un equipo para partir, por eso viene la sesión de
Yeah, it's super busy today. Do recommend downloading the app to see if it's busy. You know it's busy when the wait lines on the app are more than an hour. If Mario Kart is more than an hour, you know the park is busy. Jurassic is busy. That's how you know. Alright guys, we're back. So yeah, the Backlot's actual city with their own zip code. They do a lot of the filming, commercials, events, just so you guys know. That's why they don't have people living in the backlot, but they could live in the backlot. But the reason why they don't do it is because they use it for filming, commercials, events. Like for FanFest, we're gonna be in the backlot. So Jared, what's good, bro? Appreciate you stopping by and saying what's up. Thank you, Jared. Appreciate it, guys. Check out the homie Jared. He also does streaming on theme parks. He does do different parks. I just streamingly do Universal. He does Disneyland, Knott's, SeaWorld, Six Flags, which is pretty interesting. So, yeah, that's one guy I would definitely recommend you guys to check out because that's the homie and he has great content for sure.
Hi everyone. In just a few moments, we'll be boarding one of our studio tour trains. In the meantime, make sure you stand.
So now we know that the FanFest event will be taking place in the lower line. Jared Journeys.
You've got a seat. Also, please remain behind the race safety line. That's for your safety and the safety of those around.
Oh, they're pretty big, bro. If I would have not worked, I would have been here in the morning. It's super busy today. In the afternoon. I did see Daniel, Storm, Yoshi. and oh my god, I forgot the gentleman's name. But they were all together. They were singing. They were about to sing "Happy Birthday" to Daniel. They got him a cake. There you go, Brandon. Yeah.
All right, folks, for those of you in the running area, this tram is pulling out. Please stay behind the red safety line, stay on the stars, and do not board this tram until the studio tour ambassadors have told you it's safe to do so. Not yet. Stay right there. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. All right, you may go ahead and board this tram.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day, guys. Wow, look at you. Good one. I like it. Did you know who was running the other one? This. This. The job was present. How many two?
I'm gonna get on the next one.
How many guys? 4?
5.
You'll be on the next one.
Yeah, I'll get on the next one.
Hey, studio tour. I'm John and Chu, director of the beautiful movie Theater. I'm thrilled to invite you to this Universal Studios Hollywood, where you can experience the magic of the world and be part of it.
Thanks, everybody.
Hello.
We'll get on the next one.
Good afternoon and welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood's world famous studio tour. My name's Rayon. I'm going to be your tour guide today. Before we go, I want to make sure that you all have a pair of 3D glasses. You're going to need those for the tour. You do not need to wear them yet. When I really need them, I'll let you know. But
No
if you
way,
don't have a
actually.
pair of 3D glasses,
It sucks because what do they
we'll
say in the morning?
make sure you get a pair of 3D glasses before we go.
During the
If you are
day.
traveling with
Damn,
small
see?
children, whose seats
Sucks.
don't quite touch the floor of the tram when they're seated, please sit them closer to the center of the tram and away from the gates on either side for your safety. And speaking of gates, the gates on the left are coming down. Watch your arms and legs. Looks like they're all down. Everyone's got 3D glasses. We got clear for takeoff. So I want you to take a look on the left-hand side and wave goodbye to other people waiting for their tram. Bye.
I was gonna send the other side, but it's alright. That is true, Jared. So it's gonna be tricky for sure on that one. I'll try to be here and I'll let you know. But I have a feeling it's most likely in the morning.
All right, welcome on board everyone on the world famous Universal Studios tour. We made it, yay! Yay. It's good to have you all here. If there's any available seats on your right, just move all the way down there so that way if somebody gets on, they don't need to crawl over you. Good to have you here. My name is Tim. I'm going to be your guide this evening. Hello. Now, before we leave here, I got to make sure that you all get a pair of these 3D glasses. Now, these specifically, these are mine, but you're going to need some of yours. If you don't have a pair of 3D glasses, you got to raise your hand now and keep it up way up high in the air so we can see it. Because this is the only spot
I'm
we got.
not sure.
Right, so if we pull away,
We'll
you
find
don't
out
have
right
these,
now,
you don't
Jared.
have them for the rest of the tour, and you're going to need them out there. If you do end up on the left-hand side of the road, just be careful the gates are closing. Just watch your fingers and toes. Thanks, Luke. Small children whose feet can't touch the tram floor, it's got a dangle there. Move them towards the center by at least one person. I like to shake back and forth the parts of the tour. Just want to make sure everyone stays
For
nice
sure,
and safe.
Jared. I'll find out.
Have your cameras ready. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. There's a lot of cool stuff that I can talk about. There's a few cool stuff that I cannot talk about. top secret. But make sure you keep your eyes peeled. You never know what you're going to see. I'm going to tell you as much as I possibly can without losing my job. Yeah, my promise. But make sure you stay safe along the way. Keep your arms safe, head short, use the toast. Use the toast. It's on the vehicle at all times. Also, for your safety, I'm not driving. That'd be bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm also sitting backwards. That's the road. I don't want to make you guys tell me where to turn. That'd be bad. Joseph knows what he's doing. He's also going to be facing the right way. He's our driver. Everyone say hi, Joseph. Hi, Joseph. Joseph's cool. You are. Yeah. Who's doing this tour for the first time ever right now? Any first timers? Just me? Oh, I see you back there. I see you back. Who has been here before? But it's been like a long time since I've been here. Couple of you? Excellent. Are you all just returning? You just like doing this on the weekends kind of thing? Yeah? A lot of regulars here today? That's awesome. Good to have you. All right, that being said, who does this all the time? Raise your hand. That's a whole bunch, man. That's awesome. I'm in trouble. You guys probably know the tour better than I do. Well, it's good to have you all here. What a gorgeous day it's been. Hopefully you all enjoyed yourself in the theme park. We're going to be leaving the theme park, though, going into a movie studio for 6-7 hours, something like that. Yeah, I did the thing. Tour today is going to be about 45 minutes. I do want to let you know there's two of our major sets that we will not be driving through. One is the Metropolitan sets. That's actually where that thing that I can't talk about is filming. We're going to be filming on Tuesday. We're going to drive next to their set. It's one of the coolest sets I've seen in the 11 years that we've been tours. Also, we're not driving through our Western sets because they're undergoing a lot of renovation. So you're going to see that. But the rest of it we're going to be seeing. It looks like that time has come. So watch your fingers until these come to a close. And final call for 3D glasses. If you don't have a pair now, raise your hand. We're looking good. Nice job. Thanks for coming. All right, let's make like a tree and get out of here. See all those lovely people staring at you? Wave goodbye. Bye. See ya. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye. See you. Going to the movie studio. How's it going, y'all? My name is Tim. Once again, I'll be your guide. With us today is our driver, Joseph. We also have a co-host of this tour. You may recognize him from The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. It's Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Tim.
Oh, it is Tim.
Joseph.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Tim.
both me $5.
Bruh.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Yeah, that's right, Jimmy. We do have a few safety rules. First and foremost, if you're in need of assistance of any kind, it could be a medical emergency, you drop something of value off the side of the vehicle, you could have video or audio issues, you just can't wait to use the restroom. Anything you need help with, you let me know by reaching up and grabbing the red cord that runs down the center of the ceiling of the car. That is the emergency cord. If you pull on that, we'll stop and I'll be back to help you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, for the remainder of the tour, just remain seated, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle.
Let's go,
Now, you do want to have your cameras ready, like I mentioned, but hold on tight to those cameras and all of your belongings. There'll be sudden tram movements, loud sounds, fire effects, water effects in the tour. There's also certain locations in the tour where I can't get out of the vehicle. So if you drop something there, it takes a long time to get that thing back to you. There's also certain locations where you're never seeing that thing ever again. Hold on to your stuff. There's absolutely no smoking whatsoever on the tram. And for your safety and the safety of those around you, please don't use selfie sticks on board today. But up the rules. Let's get this tour started.
1914
Since we got a lot of
was
regular
Universal
are you guys
Studios
excited for
founded.
this roller coaster? I am so excited for this roller coaster. Here's the one thing that I gotta say. By the way, if you haven't been here in a while, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift.
Thank
They've
you,
been
Jared.
testing this today.
Appreciate that.
They've been testing the ride a lot lately. I'm always over in the studio tour, so I don't get to see it. This will be opening up this year. All right. I don't say this to all my tours. I obviously work at a theme park on a theme park ride. This is the only one that I don't get sick on. So if you see me on that thing this year, give me some space. But I'm gonna ride. I'm so excited for this thing. But none of the attractions in the theme park would exist without this one. Right, this is the original attraction for Universal. We've been doing this for coming up on 65 years now. This wouldn't exist without the studio, which is coming up on 111 years old. And that wouldn't exist without one man, our founder, Carl Lindley, good old Uncle Carl. He founded the company of Universal Pictures on the East Coast in 1912, and then Universal City out here in March 15, 1915. And we are a real city. That's a real fire station. We have a sheriff's station. What else we got? Medical facilities, daycare facilities. There's a gym here I don't go to. We got 3 Starbucks, a new Raising Cane's. I love Cane's, so that's really good. Plus a theme park. Now, Universal Studios itself is a part of a larger company called NBC Universal, which is one of the world's leading entertainment companies, which also includes Universal Pictures, Focus Features, which is kind of a subset movie-making company Peacock, our streaming service, and Universal Television. And this year, NBC is celebrating its 100th anniversary. Right? It all began with radio broadcasting, then transitioned into television, and today we have, you know, very famous shows on NBC like Today Show, The Tonight Show, and then over the years, things like The Office, Parks and Rec, and then all the way up to today. And we're going to be celebrating the 100th year anniversary all year round. And a lot of NBC shows chose to film here in the Universal front lot. The front lot's where the headquarters for Universal Pictures is. It's also where the majority of our giant sound stages are. Sound stages are essentially big old warehouses that we built to be pretty close to soundproof. You film on a sound stage, you're not going to hear the theme park. You don't really want to hear anything other than your actor's voice. It's so much easier to put a sound effect on top of your actor than it is to try to delete a sound behind your actor. So you film the sound stage, you don't need to worry about it. Now, like I mentioned, we do NBC shows here, Peacock shows, and Universal movies, but we'll rent these out to everyone. Right? So you're going to hear me talk about Disney, Warner Brothers, Sony, Paramount. You can make a movie here. Just have a super expensive birthday party over here. I don't care what you do. In fact, you might see, I don't know, it depends on if they've been moving or not. There was a Warner Brothers truck at the end of the road just down here to the left-hand side because they've been filming a show here called Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. It is a Big Bang Theory spinoff. Yeah, it's going to be on HBO Max, their streaming service. So we're not affiliated with the show at all, other than the fact that they're filming here. Because they ran out of space, they needed the space, they're filming here. Right? That constantly happens here. Now, we also make a show that films here for HBO Max. It's called Hacks, with Gene Smart and Hannah Einbender. Gene Smart just won another Golden Globe. The Golden Globes, by the way, we're in award season, so you're probably going to hear a lot about that going forward. Gene Smart won home. Jessie Buckley for Best Actress also won one. And we won the Best Picture of the Golden Globes, Hamnet, which is a Focus Features, like I said, with the company that's affiliated with Universal. Now, Hacks is using some sound stages a little bit further up the road that we also filmed a Peacock show inside of called The Paper with these two folks, Oscar Dunes and Chelsea Fry.
Hi, Studio Tour! We're here on the lot where we filmed The Paper, which follows our characters' day-to-day lives as employees of a struggling newspaper, the Toledo Truth-Teller.
That's right. Unlike many other TV shows, The Paper uses multiple cameras and a variety of shot types and movements to give our show a true documentary film.
Because the camera is always around whenever we're on the set. It's important that we stay in character.
Hey, Oscar, what's your favorite part of working on the lot?
I wasn't expecting you to ask me that. You know what? I love being around talented, wonderful, hilarious people. I also get to work with Chelsea Fry. How about you, Chelsea? What's your favorite?
Oh, I love waving to the trams.
Oh. Okay. You can probably stop waving now.
No, it's fun. Just try it.
Yeah?
Yeah, just try it. It's great.
The show is so fun. It's a direct continuation of The Office. So if you like The Office, you can definitely check that out. It's on Peacock right now. And for those of you who are fans, the Broncos and Bills just went to overtime. Now over here to the right-hand side are where the Paper did film. But you should know, anything that is built on the inside of a soundstage is temporary. Right? So you build a set, you film whatever you're going to film, and then you take it out once you're done. So that way somebody else can go in and utilize the space. Right before the Paper started building their sets, there was this super big top secret movie being filmed here. It was so secret, not only could we not tell you, they didn't even tell us what it was. They just said, ignore it, drive by it, we'll tell you later. It wasn't until months later, hi, you look great, I love your hair, look, it's a minion. Now, we were finally told months after they were done filming here, Oppenheimer filmed here. Yeah, our best picture winner. Near the end of the movie, Oppenheimer, played by Cillian Murphy, goes to talk to the president, played by Gary Oldman. Well, the Oval Office was the set they had built on the inside of the soundstage. Christopher Nolan's not going to need to film with the real White House, because he can build one that looks real. That's exactly what they did. But before you start filming anything, you have to do a lot of planning and preparation, which is part of the process called pre-production. Pre-production also happens here behind our buddy Ted, who's over here to the left. Ted is the teddy bear for the movies and television show on Peacock. But he's standing in front of the office spaces for some of the top writers, directors, and production companies. This is where they work on the movie before they ever start filming anything. And some movies are in the process of being worked on for decades, right? Before they ever start filming, before you ever see it in the theater. You might actually recognize a few companies out here. Very last one, oh, I should point out, Death Row Pictures, that's Snoop Dogg's production company. Yeah, he does various things, movies and television shows. Illumination is just around the corner from them. That's the animation house for Despicable Me, Secret Life of Pets, Sing, Super Mario Brothers movie, Super Mario Galaxy, which is coming out in a few months. Justin Spitzer has an office out here. He does a lot of television for us. He was a producer for Superstore with America Ferrera and Ben Feldman. He also has another show on NBC called St. Dennis Medical. Justin Spitzer's office is just over there to the left-hand side. There's a musical producer out here. He worked on a lot of shows on Broadway, a lot of movies throughout the industry. His name is Mark Platt. He does some pretty big movies for Universal, you might have heard of, called Wicked and Wicked for Good. Now, Wicked for Good, you can actually own now. At the very end of the tour, you'll see a poster with a QR code. If you scan the QR code, it'll show you a featurette and then show you a website where you can purchase it with all the bonus features and the sing-along version as well. You see Mark Platt's office with that Wicked globe next to his window there. But I would say the single most famous office on the property is also on our left with this white awning over the door. Once belonged to Sir Alfred Hitchcock, director of movies like Psycho, Rear Window, and The Birds, a bunch of other movies you probably recognize. So there's a lot of history tied to just random buildings like that. And before these were offices, these were dressing rooms for stars like Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Jimmy Stewart, and Lucille Ball. So a lot of history tied into smaller buildings like that. These big buildings over here, though, are relatively new, and these are newer sound stages. These are about 8 years old compared to the 80-year-old ones that we saw just a few seconds ago. And this is where Justin Spitzer films St. Denis Medical.
Welcome to St. Denis Medical Center. St. Denis Regional Medical. I have access to some really good stuff, and I will hook you up.
I agree, Optimus.
How was the test?
Like the Avengers, you know?
We're not supposed to have favorite patients, but we do.
I almost don't want him to get better.
Pale, kind of blotchy.
It's the other one.
Oh my God, that's
Not an
Now, as we
ad.
pull forward, I want you to take a
They're
look to the
promoting
left-hand side. These
their new
Metropolitan
show.
sets
Not new
where
show,
that
but their
big
show.
Top Secret movie is going to be filming it. Boy, is it
there's-
decorated. If y'all haven't been here in a
there's
bit,
something-
take a look to your left-hand side. So they have all those military vehicles, the trucks, all the buildings have been painted and changed.
Have
They have
cars
fake
flipped
snow
over.
on the ground. It is very, very cool. We will see
Should
this
have
once
been
more.
over there.
All right, but only for a very brief period of time. Before we see these again, though, we're going to visit a
That's
buddy of ours
Jumanji.
named King Kong.
That's
King Kong
Jumanji.
360 3D.
It's the original King Kong that directed. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I wanted to do that. I like films that just take you away from your life and sweep you up the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island.
It's a Muppet.
Different monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
And we are in for an adventure, y'all. Please remain seated, arms length to the vehicle, hold on tight to your belongings, and no flash photography. That's enough of your photos, just blinds everyone around. We're going to take this dark 𝐾𝐸 to the home of King Kong in just a moment.
The Universal tram is winding its way through a very
What's up, Roy?
narrow trail in Skull
Welcome in.
Island.
Happy Saturday.
The visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife on Skull Island. So in a sense, this is like a mini sequel, a mini continuation. We're just taking the Kong and Skull Island and the dinosaurs that we established in our feature film. And this is, another day, another incident on Skull Island, using the creatures and the character and personality of Kong as he appeared in the movie.
All right, everyone, welcome to Skull Island.
What's up, Jaden? Welcome in. How's Florida treating you? Here we go, boys. We're going back in time to meet King Kong and a couple dinosaurs, T-Rex to be exact. So beach. Happy Saturday. We
All
survived.
One of the largest and most intense 3D experiences on the planet. Is that cool or is that cool? That's pretty cool. All right, we're now done using the 3D glasses. So you're not going to wear them again on the tour. I just want you to hold on to them. We'll recycle all of them. That was produced by director Peter Jackson and created by a company in New Zealand called Weta Effects, who have done some visual effects movies you may recognize like King Kong, Lord of the Rings, Disney's Jungle Book, James Cameron's Avatar, Avatar: All the Way of Water. That's just what they won Academy Awards for, by the way. They worked in every big movie you've seen. They probably are going to be working on this one. This is a very substantial movie. All right, I can't tell you what it is, but let's look at the set and see if we can get some context to this. Now, for those of you who've never been here before, these buildings are always here, right? These are much more permanent buildings that we allow films to change, right? So they'll come in here, they'll add decoration. Like you see, this movie has changed practically every building, especially on the left-hand side of the road. That kind of shows me that they're going to be focused more on the filming on the street itself rather than, you know, filming on particular one building. Now these, you'll notice, are very skinny. They don't have much interior. We're only worried about the exterior out here. And all the brick and stone is made of a thin sheet of plastic and fiberglass. They have some motorcycles over there covered in fur. That's unique. These are also picture cars. Picture cars are what you call any vehicle you see in a movie or television show. Oh, and some of these have town names. Interesting. All right, let's look a little bit closer. See if we can say it. That says, what does that say? It says Brantford, New Hampshire. I'm gonna have to Google Brantford, New Hampshire, and see what that, because I don't recognize that. I'm gonna have to Google Brantford, New Hampshire, and see what that might be before. But a lot of these, you can see that the cars look like they've been driven through snow. Because if you're from a snowy area, you know the salt that they put down on the roads, it kicks up a lot of that salt onto your car. It has a specific look. So they're adding all of this detail to make it look like they are in that in a snowy time period. And that's why you want to film out here. You can have control over the entire aspect, not only the buildings, but the season, the time period, everything you might need for a movie or television show. You could also blow these things up. We don't care. Michael Bay blew these up for Transformers. We risked cards on these in some Fast and Furious movies like Fate the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw. If you look down this road here to the left-hand side, you see a couple of big blue screens. That color, bright blue and bright green, are used for visual effects because they don't appear to anyone's skin tone. So you can put that color behind an actor and change whatever that blue screen is supposed to be with the digital image, and it's not going to change their face, right? That's how they're making these roads a little bit longer, the buildings a little bit taller. They've also been building sets over there to the left-hand side. This is what the camera doesn't see. They've been filming on the other side there in what we call Courthouse Square. It's called that because that's the courthouse of To Kill a Mockingbird. It was also used as Hill Valley in Back to the Future. So if you watch this movie, it looks like it's going to come out around Christmas time. I saw some Christmas decorations, so you might be able to recognize it in that. But it's also been busy over here because of these sound stages. This is where we do The Voice. The Voice is a hit vocal competition show on NBC. Busy working on season 29 already, even though they had season finale, season 28 like a month ago. They are constantly working on this show. I will say I'm not going to spoil season 28 so you can watch it on your own time on Peacock. One of the coaches was Reba McEntire this past season. It was very cool seeing her on The Voice. She does another show right next to it though on Sound Stage 33 called Happy's Place.
Hey there, I'm Reba McEntire and welcome to Happy's Place. We shoot our heartfelt comedy right here on the Universal lot. Now, unlike most TV shows, we are a multi-camera sitcom, meaning several cameras capture every scene from a different angle all at the same time. Each episode takes about a week to make, from the first read-through of the script to rehearsals to taping in front of a live studio audience. And let me tell you, every step is a blast. Enjoy the ride and we'll see you at Happy's Place. I'm starting to sweat. I was thinking about it. The men are the ones that's supposed to ask the women out. That hasn't been true for 30 years. I haven't dated in 30 years.
Happy's Place, Friday on NBC and Peacock. Now, Reba films her show in some pretty new sound stages. Those are only about 5 years old. We have even newer and bigger ones further in the back of the studio. We're one of the only studios that can expand and build as much as we have been due to our size. We're a 400-acre studio. We still have more land left that we can build on, and we don't need to tear anything down, right? So we have the oldest movie sets, more historic movie sets, the largest movie sets, and the newest, right? Just to put in perspective how large we are. We are 400 acres. Warner Brothers is 200. half our
Where they
size.
film
They're the second
Pirates
biggest
of the
studio in
Caribbean,
town. So we are
couple
very
Disney
much bigger than the
movies,
rest of the
couple
studios.
shows,
And
like The
like I
Good
said, we have
Place.
some of the more historic movie sets that we've never had to tear down, while other studios have had to because they need to build it and expand. These are some of the more historic movie sets you're going to see in the entire industry. This is called Little Europe. This is where we did our first Best Picture winner, All Quiet on the Western Front in 1930. Cultural masterpiece of the movie. And this is where we did the iconic monster movies, like Dracula with Bela Lugosi in 1931 and Boris Karloff's Frankenstein. But since then, this has been seen countless times. A few things you might recognize this in. This is Genovia in Princess Diaries 2, a royal engagement. They do a little princess parade down this road, practicing the princess waves. Disney also filmed out here the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. They used this as both Tortuga in part of it, and this was seen as Port Royal. The very beginning when Will Turner is coming out of his blacksmith shop. Will Turner's blacksmith shop is just around the corner here to the left-hand side. But some of you might also recognize this from an NBC show that ran for a number of years. This is The Good Place and The Good Place with Anthony and Kristen Bell.
Welcome and happy Saturday. Start making plans.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
I absolutely love The Good Place. It's on Peacock now, so you can watch it there pretty easily. It's created by Michael Schur, who also created Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and The Office, so definitely check that out. Now to my veterans here, this is a brand new set if you haven't been here in a bit. They also just added this week Greek signs. So this is going to be Greece, apparently. I don't speak Greek. If you speak Greek, let me know what all this says, all right? This is very cool. It looks like they're extending Little Europe into the back of this house and using part of this house. But as we pull forward, the house in the front looks completely different. So they're not going to use this half, they're going to use the back half, right? So that goes to show you it's built for a singular purpose and then evolves and changes over the years. Now, this house does have an interior. It's one of the first practical sets we've seen today. This is built for a television show called Home and Family. It ran for a number of years, and it's no longer on the air, but we still use it all the time. This is seen as the influencer house in Bel Air, another Peacock show. A bunch of commercials have utilized it. I want to say there was a commercial out here. I can't say company names. It was a pizza commercial. And I think it's going to be a Super Bowl commercial. I don't know for sure. I just haven't seen it air yet, so I'm going to assume it's for the Super Bowl. And the reason why I mentioned that is it was hundreds of people out here. Only 6 people were in the commercial, right? At least that's what they told us. So all those people for very small production, 15 seconds. Less than a dozen people in front of the camera, hundreds of people offset. That is why studios exist, right? It takes a lot of people. It takes a long time to make a small thing. And then television shows even more. Movies even more than that. Now, I will say, television shows rarely film outside of a studio space because they need places like this and have control over it, right? Movies will film all around the world, but they'll still come back home and build a set, maybe that they couldn't get to in the real world, like the White House in Oppenheimer. There's another example of something similar that has been kept inside of this soundstage for 36 years now. We are driving into it, so please remain seated and hold on to your stuff. This is a set that was built for a movie that took place in San Francisco. Nearly all the movie filmed in San Francisco, except for one stunt where an actor jumped from a train platform and grabbed onto a passing subway train, where they actually built this and used a tram as a train. So they are able to save time, save money, and do it practically. Practically means physically in front of the camera. Now, as you can see over there to the left-hand side, there's a second set above it. That's actually quite rare. You typically do not build 2 more sets, but this one has the straight set. And there's a student production in here right now. It's MLK weekend, so they're taking the weekend off and allowing our transit director. That's kind of the agreement that we have with the studio is whenever they're filming, we'll just drive outside. Now, this is also... Oh, hold on. All right, remain seated.
Thank you for the 6-7.
Could be a tremor, but could also be an earthquake. Yep, that's an earthquake. Okay, well, no big deal. They only last a few seconds. Just please
Jacob for the high five. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sophia.
We're good. All right. That was Earthquake, the big one. Nice job. Now that is a
Thank you for the 6 Jacob. Appreciate it.
Why not a black and white? Now, that is also an example of a mechanical effect. Mechanical just means it's a machine that allows us to set it back up.
Happy Saturday, guys. Hope you're having a great Saturday.
Building, coming, reassembling and stuff. That allows us to be super close to it because we know it's going to be safe, and allows us to film it a second time. Take 2, take 3, take 185.
For Max.
Oh, the person in that SUV. Okay, I was like, who is over there? You guys? Yes, what's going on? Oh, I ain't gonna answer any questions that you got about that movie. I gave you hints. Now, hey, we are about halfway done with our tour at this point. This is just a reminder, if you need my assistance,
6 points is still closed.
Above your head, give that a pull. Be back to help you. Otherwise, remain seated with your arms and legs inside the vehicle. Now, about y'all, even after a fake earthquake, I think we all deserve to take a break. So I say we take advantage of the little bit of light we have left by heading to the beach of Amity Island. Now, Amity's been closed all day because they found a shark, but they caught the shark. I don't know why it's still closed. So we're gonna pull in and we're gonna see what's going on. I know the guy in charge right now. It's my buddy George. He just went on duty. He's a police officer. So we're technically not supposed to be here, but we're not gonna get in trouble to stay in the tram. I gotta find George and ask permission to put my toes in the water. You can see the shark they caught. It's hanging up there on the right. You see George's boat. It looks like he's in the water right next to it. And there's a shark that just came up right in front of it. That's great.
I agree,
What's
Sophia.
it doing? It's just kind of chilling there. Well, how do we get George's attention? Oh, he came out of the water. George, hey, you saw that giant shark in front of you, right? George? You okay? He's fine. Joseph, he's dead. He's like real dead. All right, we're just gonna pull forward. I'm gonna park over here next to the barrels of gasoline. That's fine. Joseph, there's barrels of gasoline, right? Oh, it took the whole talk attached to the bait. Don't touch the gasoline, spraying all over the place. Don't touch that.
Yeah. For Max.
Oh. All right, well, that's kind of getting out of hand. We're gonna just Stacy. We're gonna call the fire department. Never mind. We're just gonna leave right now. You're gonna need a bigger tram. Congratulations, everyone! You survived, Bruce the shark. Good one, Bruce. Hey, y'all. Now that I'm like completely in black and white, this light is starting to blind Joseph. I don't want to be on camera anymore, so I'm gonna hang out the window. Hi. How's it going? Hey, if you know the answer to this question, just yell at me. I don't care if you're in the front car or the last car. I'll hear you. What kind of shark is that? What is Bruce? What is he?
Great white shark!
No, he's plastic. No, you're right. You're right. It's a plastic great white. Our plastic great white shark works so much better than the one that Steven Spielberg used, though. His shark works so poorly, they had to postpone the movie 6 months. Originally, Jaws was supposed to come out on Christmas. Right? Back then, big movies were only released on holiday weekends because studios wanted people to be out of school, out of work, and in the theater. They didn't release it until the school year got out in June. It was the first movie to do that. It became the biggest movie ever made at the time. So now we do it all the time. Now, Jaws was the biggest box office success in history for 2 years until Star Wars came out. We don't talk about that. Steven Spielberg got the record back with E.T., another June release movie, and again with Jurassic Park, again a June release movie. Now, Jurassic Park's got amazing effects, but there's an often overlooked one at the tropical race. We're going to show you how they did that.
Big fan over here. A couple of music videos they've gone up and on too.
That after the fact, but today all the effects are going to be live, so that we record under phones if you want. So we have thunder, we have lightning, big strobe light above your heads, and now I'm going to turn on the rain. And just like that, you have a rainy day. We get this rain by using a super high-tech, sophisticated system that we call sprinklers. That's all it is. As long as the sprinklers above the camera sees it, it's pretty good. Now, depending on where you're at, you're going to see some gaps between the sprinklers that does kind of ruin the effect. But you have to remember, when you're making a movie, you have one camera. That's one angle you have to worry about. You don't see anything. but I'm just going to get rid of the gas by turning on more quickly.
Open doors.
Or not. Why is it not working? Press the button. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties on the. Oh, there's the water. That is all the water. Hold it around. Whoa! Don't worry, y'all. Not a flood. Got 10,000 gallons of water. Barely your giant things to the top of the hill. We've been doing that on the studio tour since 1960.
Just a reminder, that's recycled water.
Yeah, that is the oldest.
Same thing with
second oldest attraction tour is actually
that water is
Jaws. The movie came out in
recycled water.
1975. Did so well in the theaters that
collect
Steven
from the
Spielberg helped
ring.
us open our Jaws attraction less than a year later.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the trash. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me.
What's up, Taiwan? Good morning on your end. Good afternoon on my end. Hope you're having a great Saturday.
Now, Jaws filmed in the real Atlantic Ocean. That is extremely difficult to do, but when they weren't in the Atlantic, they filmed in a real neighborhood of a town called Martha's Vineyard on the East Coast. Filming in a real neighborhood is much more common, especially for movies. Like I mentioned, movies will mostly film outside the studio, and if they have to, come back into home. Like, an example is if we're making a movie about your life, we'll film that in your real hometown, right? It's already built to look like your hometown. You don't need to do anything. A television show about your life, we would never film that in your hometown. We would film that on Colonial Street here and pretend it's your hometown. Now, Colonial Street was the home to the Burbs and the Burbs, the Munsters and the Munsters, the Cleavers and Leave It to Beaver. 30 years ago, a movie called Casper filmed here with Christina Ricci. It was Nellyville with Nelly and Kelly Rowland. I think a lot of people, though, are going to recognize this as Wisteria Lane on ABC's Desperate Housewives. Practically every episode filmed here. They actually built houses for the show that we kept. They took a few houses down that we didn't want. And they got tired of having to go down to the soundstage and film interiors, so they just started adding interior to all these houses. The issue was to add interior to Mrs. McCluskey's house, this gray house here on the right-hand side. They had to tear the house down and completely rebuild it from scratch. The issue was, all right, let's say your neighbor's house just suddenly disappears. You'd have some questions, right? So if your favorite television show has a main character whose house just disappears, you'd wonder what's going on. So they have to explain the destruction of her house in the show. So in season 4, they wrote an episode of Desperate Housewives where a tornado comes to town and completely blows her house away, right? Giving the excuse in the show to tear the house down and rebuild it. We did the same exact thing in our show, Superstore, with America Ferrera. Big tornado obliterated their store because we had to pretty much remove their set to make room for Super Nintendo World. So they just found an excuse for that one. Superstore also filmed in the yard here to the right-hand side for their final episode. Can't film in the backyard because the back house doesn't really exist. It just goes off the face of a cliff. Now, this White House to our left-hand side, it used to be blue, and it's where Ted and Johnny live in our show, Ted. So if you look at your screens, it's blue on your screens, white on your left. Not only that, we don't film shows around the time place that they take place. This episode is actually on Halloween, October 31st, and probably filmed in the middle of summer. So all the fall foliage you see on the screen are either digitally changed to be that way, or they're fake leaves tossed in the yard.
Let the festivities begin. How many we got? Well, let's see. We got 20 cartons.
Fantastic.
Do you think we're getting too old for this?
Now, come on, Johnny, we're doing a public service here. If a kid leaves the house in a less than stellar house costume, he's got to get the bad news before he makes a fool of himself all over town. We're Samaritans.
Y'all, I know Ted's a teddy bear. That show ain't for kids. You find that out super quick. That little scene we saw in the bedroom has 10 edits in it just to make it safe to be on the tram. Y'all, it is an extremely mature comedy, but it's hilarious. Now this road, it may not look like much, but we call this Wilderness Road because that's what we use it for. We use it in this middle of nowhere. A lot of studios don't even have undeveloped land, but we have such volume so that you can film out here and pretend you're in the forest. There was actually a Netflix original movie that filmed out here called Bird Box with Sandra Bullock. That's that monster movie. You can't look at the monsters, so she's all blindfolded, spent days into the wilderness. They are 3 feet away from this road. Also, there's a Netflix original television show that filmed here called Never Have I Ever with Maitreyi Ramakrishnan. They get stuck going to prom and their limo breaks down in the middle of nowhere. It was right here on this road. Now that limo is another great example of a picture car, right? A lot of the ones that we've seen have just been kind of everyday drivers, minus the military vehicles you saw for that movie. Some are built for a movie though that look very, very familiar over the years, including the ones that we have at the top of the hill. So if you like cars, especially stuff like Fast and Furious, even Back to the Future and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, have your cameras out. Just make sure you're looking on both sides of the vehicle, all right? Because we're kind of split into two. As you grab your photos, just want to let you know we have about 10 to 15 minutes left of our tour. So once again, a reminder, if you need my assistance, remember the red emergency cord hanging above your head. Give that a pull, be back to help. Now on our right, we have Magnum P.I., a couple from even Harry Potter, Back to the Future, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. On our left, though, are some of my personal favorites from Flintstones, Jurassic Park, and of course, Fast and Furious. Gotta talk about Fast and Furious, right? There's hundreds of picture cards in every movie. There's 11 movies so far, and I say so far because I know a secret. You want to know a secret? Don't tell anybody. I can confirm we are making 300 more Fast and Furious. I don't know. We'll make a few more. I don't know how many we're going to make. Now, I also want to point out there's a car around the corner. It's got a little bit of history to it. I don't want to alarm you. I just want to be honest with you all. It belongs to a lady named Marion Crane. She's been missing a little bit. She was last seen checking into cabin number 1 of the Bates Motel. Now, we were told if we see any sign of Marion or see anything suspicious, we have to report it, and her trunk is now open. Wait, did she come back? Joseph, she might have come back. Well, that's a good sign. Should we wait for her to come? Oh. No, it's Norman. You just... What is he doing? What, did he just come out of her room, too? Sorry, everyone, that's Norman Bates. He runs a motel, lives up in the house with his mom. Can you all see in the room? I can. Oh, no. Does he not know we're here? Should I say something? Yeah. No? All right, I'm not gonna. Well, it looks like you guys got it taken care of already. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we've been here like the whole time. No, don't listen to her. Oh, no. Go, Joseph, go. Oh, no. He's going for car 4. I'm sorry. Oh, all right, y'all. You're never going to see him again. I'm going to have to see him all the time. All right, let's all agree we never saw Norman at all. All right, we never saw him. You're waving at him. All right, fine. Let's wave goodbye. If you want to wave at somebody, wave at Mother. She lives here in the original Psycho house. This house has been here since 1959. Movie came out in 1960. This house originally was closer to Jaws, but they moved it up here in the 80s. I would say the biggest change to the house was its backyard. In the early 2000s, Steven Spielberg built one of the largest movie sets ever constructed behind the Psycho house. This is the massive 747 crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. A Paramount picture he filmed here that starred Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning, and Justin Chatwin. That also features a real 747 that was completely destroyed just for this set. All in all, millions of dollars was spent to build this set, and you see it in the movie in less than 5 minutes. That's it. Some of it you can see next, along with Steven Spielberg and Rick Carter, the production designer, talking about it.
Angry Max, great movie.
Like I said, outside of what we just watched, you only see this set in the movie for another 3 minutes. That is it. That was a lot of work for a small part of the film. And for those of you who are fans of NFL, I know the score of the game. I'm not going to say it if you don't want to hear it. Just cover your ears, cover your ears, cover your ears. What is it? Broncos 33, Bills 30. There you go. There you go. We got a few fans in here. Now, Steven Spielberg does an amazing job, not only with this set, but multiple instances in movies where he shows us something for a small period of time and allows our imagination to take care of the rest, right? The shark in Jaws, you see it very briefly, but you're thinking about the shark the rest of your life. The T-Rex in Jurassic Park, the plane crash in this movie. A newer director does something very similar in his films. I'm talking about Jordan Peele, who's here to tell us about this set from his Nope.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sharon. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Not looking so live. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a whole bunch of frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot.
Oh, what is going on?
Welcome to the world.
Whoa, where's all the power going? Where's our power going? That doesn't make sense. All right, just remains.
Which means not of planet Earth.
Yeah, nope. Just gonna go ahead and get out of there. If you haven't seen Nope, again, I'll watch it. Watch all three Jordan Peele movies, though. He's done Get Out, Us, and Nope so far at the Universal. Each one of those is unique standalone horror thrillers, all wrapped around their own theme. The casts are great. Now, those three movies are the ones that Jordan Peele has written, directed, and produced himself. He produces a lot more than just that. For those of you who don't know, producers are the men and women who kind of work behind the scenes to put all the puzzle pieces together. So they may not be actively filming on set, but they're definitely a big part of getting the movies made. Now, Jordan Peele's history with Universal is fascinating. He's now an Academy Award-winning writer, director, and producer of horror movies, but prior to that, he was a comedian. He had a show that ran for a number of years on Comedy Central called Key and Peele with Keegan-Michael Key. It was a sketch comedy show where a lot of their sketches filmed here at Universal, Metropolitan sets, Little Europe, even Jaws Lake, War of the Worlds. But prior to that, Jordan Peele spent decades here at Universal in the same seat you're in now. He was a fan and guest of the studio tour since he was a little boy. He would come here in the summers, ride the studio tour every time, be terrified of Bruce the Shark, and now he not only make movies here, he has his own set on the same exact studio tour. But he's not alone in that. There are so many people that now work here making movies and television shows that had their first experience with Universal being on a studio tour, including people like Steven Spielberg.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I felt, in my own young way, I owned a lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
And I would say it was a pretty amazing career that followed it. So I hope the same exact thing happens for you, right? And no, that's not permission to sneak off the tour. That was in the 60s. But I'm hoping you're inspired to come back one day, make your own movie or a television show. But whatever brings you back, right? Could be making a movie, watching a movie, writing the movies. We hope you have a great rest of your night tonight, great rest of your year of 2026, and hope to see you again very, very soon. Well, that is going to conclude our movie studio tour today. We're going to go back to the theme park at this point. Thank you so much for coming out. And especially thanks to all the annual pass holders on board and all the returning guests. It's nice to see quite a few people coming back. Now, if you want to become an annual pass holder, you want to take your ticket to the Universal box office. It's a big tall tower in the center of the park. They're going to show you how to extend your ticket today into an annual pass, and then you can come back throughout the year. I also encourage you all to download the Universal Studios Hollywood app. If you haven't already, it's going to help out a lot for the remainder of your day. It'll confirm that we're open tonight until 7 p.m. Gives you just over an hour and a half left of your day. Gives you all the updated wait times for the rides and attractions, mobile food ordering, and a whole lot more. If you have any questions, though, whether it's about the movie or the theme park, I just want to say hello. I will be available once we exit the tram. Once again, my name is Tim. I'll be the goofy-looking guy with the mustache waving at you. Coming over, I love you, channel. Also, the website there on your screen has nearly all the Universal movies, uphe.com. You type in what you're looking for there to show you where you can find it to either purchase, stream, or otherwise see. You can even ask somebody who works in one of the retail shops in the park. They can do the same thing for you. Once you come to a full and complete stop, one of our studio tour ambassadors will be over to open up the door for us. Until then, just remain seated. Once the door is open, watch you step off the tram, make sure you have all of your stuff with you. Toss those 3D glasses and all your 3D glasses in those blue and silver bins there to the left-hand side, and please have a tram-tastic day. On behalf of Joseph and myself, as we say in the movies, that's a wrap.
Get a man. What's up, tripping? That was me too, bro. Not gonna lie. I used to just come like once in a blue moon. And then I started coming out more. Cause it's definitely fun. It's worth it. What's up, Matthew? Oh, for real? What's the weather over there? I'm in Pittsburgh. Thank you, Jaden. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. For sure, June, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. So worth it, trust. That's exactly what I'm talking about, especially for like Halloween Horror Nights or Fan Fest, or even in general, like I said, definitely worth it. You do get your steps in. That food trippy. For sure, June. Hell yeah. Oh, for real? You work in city of Burbank? Coming back, Matthew. That's a drive all the way from you, San Francisco. That's a drive. Do recommend checking. I do recommend downloading the app since you're like that far. you actually get to see like the times. Let's get it, Beauty. I agree. No, they still have it. Their contract is not up yet, but once it's up, they will remove it and they'll add something else. What's up, Sherry? My bad. If I'm getting to you. If I'm responding late, trying to walk and not bump into people.
It's not ready yet. I feel so fresh. I don't know what the one got.
Damn, I don't remember Back to the Future. I wish I did, but I don't. They do open up this year. Not sure exactly when. I'll be honest. Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you. The news is that it does open up this year, though. I want to say in mid this year. So I do recommend getting your tickets. Now we're doing Kung Fu Panda. DreamWorks Theater before it was Shrek 4D, and they used to give us glasses. And then what ended up happening, Universal had an idea of having Kung Fu Panda and Shrek play, not the same time, but different timings. And Universal wasted a lot of money on that. And they ended up crashing due to COVID. COVID kind of hurt us. Universal lost a lot of money, and they pulled the plug on that. Oh man, I really like The Simpsons, but I can't film there, right? Which kind of sucks. That one I could do back to back to back with no issue. No, I haven't. I never really got into the whole Bleach anime like that. Oh, okay, bad. I heard it's a good anime, but never catch my attention like that. What up, Jeanette? Happy Saturday.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DreamWorks Theater. It's showtime.
For real, Jen.
Make it lights.
What's up, Danny? Look at it, Jaden. Yeah, RM, like where Transformers is at, I believe. That used to be, I think, right? If I'm probably mistaken, it was Terminator, but I could be wrong.
Says everybody here, right? Especially these guys in front. And
Thank you, Jared. Appreciate it.
They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Look! Helmet Master Thundering Rhino. I see you, Thundering Rhino. And raise you,
For sure, RM. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the support.
And the coolest thing of all, the Ming Hammer. That's so powerful.
I'll be happy if they bring that one back.
Hold it! Oh, you just received a message from the Emperor! Ooh, my clever son has been asked to make a special delivery for the Emperor! How do you know that? Simple. I read his mail. Is that a delivery? Oh, that is important. It's more than important. This is the liquid of ultimate power. Well, if the Emperor needs that delivery, then we'll make sure he gets it. Right, guys? But we may not all survive. Okay, I like that.
Puppy reporting for duty.
She said duty. Sorry, guys. I think we may need some warriors that are a little, bigger.
Aww. Wait, I know something fun. Let's have a tea party.
Oh, that's the boat. How about if you guys come as backup? You're serious. This is gonna be great. Meet you inside. I must have that liquid. Oh, with the Ming Hammer, the liquid of ultimate power will be mine. Come on! She'll change his mind. I heard that. Just kidding! Hey, buddy.
For real, tea party. Hey. Like SpongeBob, you gotta have your pinky up.
Your experience today takes place in the seat and moves to the action on the screen. Due to the motion of the seats, all guests must remain in their own seat throughout the experience. Once again, all guests must remain in their own moving seat. If you prefer a stationary seat, need any assistance, please see any available seat. Thank you and enjoy the show.
There you go, Jared. That's right. We have class.
Hey, I'm Poppy, and it's almost showtime. Please step all the way into the theater, and I want to see big smiles. We can't start the show with anyone named Mr. Grumpy Face.
That is true, Jaden. She did say that. So remember, guys,
This is Skipper. Welcome to the show.
I see it like a show.
Idaho.
Others see it like
Plenty of
a
seats for
ride.
everyone,
The
so
seats
no
do
need to
move
push or shove.
back and forth,
But
up
we
and
are
down,
on a schedule,
side
and
to
the show's
side.
about to start. So come on, punch out. Get in those seats. Punch down, people.
It's really short. It's
Thank
not
you.
that long. I
Skip
do
around.
recommend doing it, checking it out, especially if you do bring little ones. That is correct, Jaden. Once again, thank you guys for the likes. Shout out to Jacob for the donations. Appreciate it.
Hi, now folks, it's me, Ginger. Please step all the way into the theater and fill all the available seats. The show's just about to begin. Oh boy, it's gonna
That
be
is
so
true,
much
Jared.
fun.
Thank you for that.
Burst
Appreciate
my
it.
gumdrop buttons.
What's up, Blake? Let's get it, Jared. Thank you, Jared. What up, Blake? Happy Saturday.
Hey, everybody, are you ready to go? Okay, guys, fill her up. Oh, Dad, let me help you. Oh, you're such a good son.
What's up, Johnson? Universal Studios Hollywood. Blake. What's up, Angel? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. What's up, Slots? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. we got the mean hammer back. Thanks to you guys, we saved the planet. W. Park's about to close at 7.
Where did David go?
Let's get it, Johnson. We got Scooby Doo and the gang. We got Fred, Scooby, and Daphne. No Shaggy. Let's get it, Angel 6'7". Oh, they have Snowball up there. I always wonder where's the guy at.
Give me the dog. Throw the dog up here. Give me the dog. I will come down there and get the dog if you don't give me the dog. That's what's gonna happen, right? You don't think I'll do it? I will come down. Okay, you know what? Sorry, guys. This little girl don't think that I stand on business. So I'm gonna show you I stand on business. I will come down there. I will get down now. I'm coming down there and get the dog.
He left. That was the end. Always wonder where's the guy at. Yep. Thank you. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm good. How are you?
Good as well, brother.
All right, go ahead, man. Oh,
Yes,
shit,
sir.
my bad. All
Have a
right.
good one, okay?
Yeah, get home safe.
You too, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. I was Snowball. Thank you. We got Max and Duke.
Snowball lives just down the hall that way. That's right. You walk.
You want that tree, so you go fetch that stick.
It's based off the first one and the second one.
You only bring it back about half. That there was my game. My superior bunny brain just tricked you. Okay, so to find you a home with one of these, the greatest plan ever created. Every new plan I come up with is the new greatest plan ever created. There's an adoption event happening right now at the pet store. It's a few blocks away. I'm gonna lead all you strays to the city. You gotta hurry. The adoption day is gonna be over soon.
Nah, it's Danny. W.
We're supposed to have a tea party. I know Steve.
So, Jack, welcome in. This Saturday.
It's a great way to unwind after a hard day of battling the forces of evil. Okay, check it out. This is a map of the city. It's all there. That's me. That's you. That's the pet store. Oh, no, wait. That's the pet store. Here, baby. That's you. I think, you know, it doesn't even matter. We'll figure it out on the way. Storage here. All right, now get out.
And a lot of the people that I know are here. What up, bro? How are you? My bad, my bad.
How you good?
Yeah.
Chilling?
Yeah. I already got here también, so I was like, all right.
I might be out of here, bro.
Yamero?
Not off.
Vacation?
Leaving.
Oh, for real? What? Man. First it was Alex, now you?
Nah, it was also
Oh, I forgot his name, bro. Shoot. The older gentleman.
yeah.
Hey, ¿se fue?
Nah, he got the boot too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Vito.
Okay, yeah. Shoot, damn. That was nice meeting you, brother.
I got you, bro. Hey, bro, if I do stay around, hey.
Hey, let me know. Well, I'll see you around. Yes, sir. Hi. Thank you. You too. What up, bro? How are you? Good too. Yeah, I'm good. Hey, another day. Yes, sir. It is. You know what? Not that busy.
I know, it's supposed to be like 18K today. I said,
Nothing. Right. Exactly. Will you be working on FanFest?
I will be there. Yeah, we'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be open. I don't know how long, but we'll be here.
I'll definitely come through then, brother. Yes, sir. Johnson, thank you for the party head. My bad, I was talking to the team members. Let's see what we are. We're a regular dog, and we wiggle our tail, and we bow. Let's name the characters. Here we go. We got Gidget, Max, Pops, Duke, Snowball, Chloe, and Buddy, and Mel right here. Saving our hot dogs for us, for keeping them warm. If you guys want any hot dogs, let me know. The homie Mel got us. That's right, Mel. We got regular dog trying to get the stick. We got Dalmatian dog also trying to get the ice cream. And then we got runner dog stretching before his run every morning. You go for Max, W. We got the evil cats. Don't get fooled by their puppy eyes. And we got the alley cats that are more dangerous. They will destroy your couch. We got cats playing with piano. And then we got cats playing with paintings. R.I.P. Ricky. Oh my God. And then we got Max in trouble. Gidget is always there to help him. Also, if you guys ever seen the movie, you guys can watch it now. The first one on Netflix. I have to recommend watching it. It's a really good movie. The second one is also good. It's really dope. We got Snowball playing with fireworks. Very dangerous. Animals should never play with fireworks because they do explode. Snowball, hang on tight, bud. Me and the gang are gonna go get you. Buddy, Mel, hang on tight, guys. Chloe, hang on tight, Chloe.
Boxes will resume motion shortly.
The fireworks are called Space Screamers. I'm assuming those are the ones that go up in the sky and go.
Please remain seated with arms and legs.
And then we got Duke and Max playing with the big one. The nuke. The aftermath, we're playing fireworks. We got Buddy, Max, Duke, Mel, Chloe, Snowball. I'm glad they're doing good. Simba. Yes, sir. Or Elvis Presley. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gidget, we're ready for our Scooby snack and our bath. Let's go. We got Buddy on top. We got Mel over there playing with the bubbles. We got Duke drying himself. W. And then we got Chloe over there showering to smell like bubblegum, strawberries, pineapple, you name it. Lavender. Hey. And we got Snowball in the spa. And this is us. And if we bow, we wiggle our tail like so. Like so.
What do you say?
Pretty cool. They got the husky. Yes, sir. Jaden, wiggle, wiggle. Let's get it, Danny. Congratulations, boys. We got adopted. We got Gidget, Duke, Buddy, Max, Chloe with the cupcakes. And then we got Pops. We got Princess. That's from the second one, Princess. Leo, Rooster, Snowball, Mel, Tiny, and Daisy. And Norman, the guinea pig. Let's go.
Welcome. As you return, please lift your arms and
Hey, nice to see you.
Likewise.
Thank you too. Get home safe. Thank you. Always a pleasure to see the homies, chopping it up with them. It's always dope. Now let's go see the other homies over there at Super Silly Funland Bug Ride. Hey, what up, bro? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Nice to see you guys.
See you.
Man, good. Just got here. Yeah. Well, not now, but like in the afternoon, like around 4 or 5.
I was like,
Yeah.
what you mean you just got here?
Cause I work. That's why. So I was like,
So make time for the party.
Hey.
You already know I appreciate it.
Shit, yes, sir.
Come on now, it's a pleasure.
Likewise, brother. Likewise. All right, I'll see you guys. Get home safe.
Get home safe.
Likewise. Thank you. Thank you, Johnson. I forgot his name. The other guy's name. I'm trying to remember his name. What was his name? He was an older gentleman. Wonder what happened to him. Yeah, I forgot his name, man. What was his name? I haven't bought no popcorn buckets, and I want to. I'm lagging it on that. But they do have new plushies. See that? The new plushies. That one's hard, bro. I'm not gonna cat with you. Like, that one's really hard. Last time I tried to play, I was down bad. I was addicting to it. What's up, Orlando?
What's up,
how are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Likewise. I'm good. Nice to see you.
Nice seeing you too, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
saw your family earlier.
Yeah, they should be around. Oh, there they are. They're over there.
Over there.
Yeah. Frankie's here, or?
Nah,
No Frankie.
yeah, Frank, he's not getting that many shifts, so...
Kind of slow today.
He's getting slow, so he's not getting a lot of shifts.
Damn.
I think he's coming next weekend, if I'm not sure about it, probably.
For sure. You'll be going to FEFIS?
I applied for it, so
Oh,
let's see
nice.
if I get something.
Hey, hopefully I see you, man.
Hopefully, man.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you.
All right, then, man. I'll see you around. Get home safe.
I'm almost off, so
Oh,
I'll
no
see you heading out.
For sure,
Now,
brother.
okay?
Yes, sir. Have a good one. Hello. Thank you. What's up, Sandra? It's 6:04 for me. Oh, Julia. Julia's over there.
Alright, spoilers, usher bus, come in for a landing, please remain seated until...
I do recommend this ride. I highly recommend this ride. The lines are not ever that busy, and it's a really fun ride for your little ones or for yourself. If you're a photographer, you do have a perfect view on city of Burbank, of the alleyway, of the castle. When the roller coaster is done, you'll definitely see that roller coaster as well fly by. And this is for all my photographers, or not even photographers. If you guys like taking burst pictures and stuff like that, definitely worth it to get on it. Yeah, so I always tell people about this ride because this ride is 10 out of 10. And it's always empty. It's always empty. That sometimes they'll open up the express lines for everybody to just go in quick, which is pretty cool.
Alright, spoilers, usher bus, go up into the air. This is a friendly reminder that there is no standing, last sitting, or switching seats during your flight. To make your bus fly higher, go ahead and just shuffle that joystick right in front of you and enjoy your twirl.
Awet again. Mamalay na awet. Buka na guys.
Thank you guys for the likes and the shares. We hit 60. Appreciate it, guys. And shout out to the people that's been donating as well. Much love to you guys. So Rio, so they have this one, and then they have the Minion Mayhem ride. which is down there next to Pets Off the Leash. So there's like three rides: Pets Off the Leash, Minute Mayhem, and the super silly bug ride up here in the upper lot. They do have Kung Fu Panda straight ahead with Hogwarts is on the other side. But this one I always recommend it because it never gets packed. Like the wait time is super less than the other rides.
Spoilers as your bus coming for our landing. Please remain seated until all of them come in for a full and complete stop. Once again, please remain seated inside of your bus.
Not yet.
Alright, you guys are free to go. Thank you for visiting us here today on the boardwalk at Super Silly Funland.
What up, bro? How are you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Likewise.
Yes, sir. Right. I have a platinum. I recommend the platinum just because it is. Well, right now they do have I believe, a promotion of buy any pass and get 3 months free extra, which is a W. I wish they were doing that when I bought mine, but they were not. I do recommend getting the platinum just because you get express pass in the afternoon and then only activities in the afternoon. You do get 15% off on anything. You do get one ticket for free for Halloween Horror Nights. So I mean, and you get no blackout dates. Parking is for free. I mean, that's it. You know, what else would you like? It's pretty dope. I recommend it. I've been getting it back to back. Um, so that's why you guys most of the time see me here and always are wondering if I live here. Nice bid, Lucky. What's up, Diaz? Good evening. So Rios, I recommend if you come with a family, um, three broomsticks, and you get the family platter. The platter is really good. So I do recommend the three broomsticks if you're coming with a family, right? But if you're coming with you and your partner and are less than 5 people or stuff like that, I'd recommend Krusty's Burgers, which is really good. Oh, I know a bit. It's a good feeling, you know. It's a good feeling. We interact with them, and I like talking to them because it makes the time go by fast. You know, you're going to a car, okay?
Alright, spoilers as your buttons go up into the air. This is a friendly reminder that there is no standing, lap sitting, or switching seats during your flight.
This is a
To make your
super
bus fly higher, go
silly
ahead
bug
and
ride,
push up on that joystick right in front of you and enjoy your
and I would recommend this one because there's never that busy. Like people, for some reason, forget that this one is here, which is gives you a beautiful view of the city of Burbank. Once the roller coaster is done, you'll definitely see the coaster fly by. You do have a beautiful view of the alleyway to Pets and Minions, so you'll see like Felonious, Bob Stewart, or Kevin walking out. Splash Zone when it's on, you feel that splash water hitting you. Yeah, that crusty one is really really good. Definitely worth it. But you gotta try that 3 broomsticks, bro. Trust. You get 3 ribs, 3 chickens, 3 corns, and a bunch of baked potatoes and baked vegetables. It's a big plate, bro. I recommend it. Since you have the platinum, you do get it for $50. I agree, Jay.
All right, spoilers, as your boats come in for a landing, please remain seated until all of them come in for a full and complete stop.
Thank you for the live.
Once
Thank you
again,
for
please
the donations,
remain
guys. Appreciate it.
seated.
What's up, Dad?
All right, you guys are free to go. Thank you for visiting us here
Nice.
down the boardwalk at Super Silly Funland.
Oh, he didn't see me. I would have thought he saw me, but he didn't see me. Yo, Dags, if you do go, enjoy your time. Make sure to do all the rides. I know Waterworld's not open. Kind of sucks. But do the studio tour. Definitely worth it. Do recommend that. Alright, so go in the morning. W. What's up, red friends? Oh, Dracula's over there. Pretty much gonna call it Bonnie as well. Just cause came out of work, came straight over here. As you guys know, I work sometimes Saturdays. And I've been putting a lot of OT right now at work. That's why I didn't come. I believe it was Friday and Thursday. Just because I was really tired. Been super tired lately. Yeah, Dracula. What's up, sweet? Dracula's over here hiding. I can't wait for them to extend Memorial Land. You're welcome, Bonnie. I would have liked to see them test it, but they're not testing it. I don't see it, Bonnie.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Quite well. Quite well.
We'll be seeing you Fan Fest. Okay.
Most definitely.
There you go.
Yeah. Will I be seeing you?
Yes, sir.
I hope so.
But I'm gonna be with Scooby and the gang, so you know I'm protected by them.
Well, be careful now. If you're looking for protection, I dare say that ridiculous dog and his meddling teenage friends are not going to offer much protection for you. If
I
anything,
agree.
they will probably shove you in front of me and
Use me as a bait?
run the other direction.
Oh.
They are well-known cowards.
You know what? I think you're right. What if you
Consider
just...
carefully who you align yourself with.
What if I align with you? What if you give me one good bite and I turn into a
I will
vampire?
caution you, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Do not fall victim to those unscrupulous vampires who would have you believe that if you are bitten by a vampire, you become a vampire. We are not like a werewolf or a zombie.
I do like a werewolf. I seen the movie Twilight. Are you related to them vampires?
Not as far as I am aware.
Okay. Huh.
But then again, my bloodline goes far and wide.
Do you guys have something against werewolves?
I don't.
Okay, so you guys get along.
There are those who would say the original bloodline of the werewolf comes from me when I was in wolf form.
Actually, that's pretty cool. I would like to be a werewolf. I could howl like a wolf too. You would like to see?
Absolutely, no better place, huh?
Right? There you go.
Put your gut into it. If you're going to howl, you have to howl. Like you mean it.
I don't know, I'm still a pup.
Keep working on it. You will get your howl.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Can you help me with that? Maybe you could howl?
The howl is not something I do carelessly. My howl has forces that draw upon levels that you should not be familiar with.
I see.
Not in your puppy face.
I agree. Now, what noise does Dracula make?
Are you not hearing me now?
Like a war cry or something like that. Like a hiss or... Oh.
Yes.
So you don't do
I
the
speak
blah,
many
blah, blah.
languages.
Actually, speak Spanish?
I'm not speaking of human language.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
I speak languages of all different types.
I like that.
Yes.
Can you teach me?
Someone happened to catch me speaking with a few of my friends around here who are trolls. It is a fun. People underestimate poets.
Okay.
They are far smarter than people realize.
Actually? I learned something new.
Oh, you should learn a little further. You will find this quite fascinating, I assure you.
I agree. What about Frankenstein? Do you speak his language?
He's more just grunts and groans. He has his moments of introspection, which I find very fascinating. His brain is kind of all over the place. It's messy.
I see.
Although I dare say some of the most brilliant minds I have ever known in my long life have also been quite messy.
What year were you born?
I was originally born in the year 1431.
Wow. So you saw everything when there was nothing of this.
Well, I will say the dissemination of information has greatly changed in the last few centuries. The way that news travels now. When I was your age, the way news traveled was not nearly as quick as it is now. I was more concerned with my own problems.
Makes sense. Yeah.
When you have neighbors constantly trying to conquer your territory.
True.
You find other ways of sending messages, like bodies on spikes. A very
Makes
handy
sense.
way of sending a message.
True. Makes sense.
Yes.
That was some crazy era, I would say.
You know, I saw recently a historian try to estimate the number of bodies I put on spikes. How many would you guess?
I want to say about...
What would be excessive? 500? 1,000?
Nah, that's too little for you. I would say at least 30,000.
Not quite.
Okay.
Most people, when you see 1,000 bodies on spikes, it is quite excessive. He estimated around 20,000.
20,000. Wow.
Is the reason why Depending on who you ask, I am still the reigning lawn ornament champion of the world.
Hey, there you go. Does drag have a family?
I have a very large family.
Nice. Well, are they in the park? Will we ever see them?
You want to know?
Are they
I
on?
will say Verona, Elira, and Mariska are always around, whether you see them or not. But by the time you do see them,
It'll be too late. Yeah, I agree.
they are not as diplomatic.
Okay.
I like to come in press hands, make friends. You know?
I like that. A friendly
get to
monster.
know some people, make sure that my staff is doing excellent work. You know.
I agree. So that myth of garlic. Are you really allergic to garlic?
I do have a strong aversion to garlic. But I will say that was what you would call heirloom garlic now. And finding real heirloom garlic these days is exceedingly difficult.
It is.
And that is not by accident.
Oh,
it is by design.
Well played. Well played.
When you live as long as I have, my friend, you start to invest in the long game, as they say.
True. Very true.
Yes. Just like these devices everyone carries about. They mesmerize people so well.
That is
I
true.
have to use my own powers anymore.
Also true. And then another thing about that mirror. Do you see your own reflection in the mirror?
The older mirrors were backed with silver. Yes?
Yep.
Those, no.
Okay.
The rest, it is kind of up to my discretion, if I may be honest.
Okay.
If I do not wish to cast a reflection, I won't.
Damn. That's nice. I like that. I like those
it's a
powers.
handy skill to have.
Man, so how...
Especially when someone is lost in their own gaze and they don't realize how vulnerable they are.
True.
Vanity can be quite pitchy, huh?
It is. I like that. I would like to be a vampire one day.
Well, I will caution you. Like I said, do not fall victim to unscrupulous types who are looking for an easy meal.
That's true.
If you're bitten by a vampire, you do not become a vampire. There is a bit more involved.
Oh, so there's a process.
Yes. If you are bitten by a vampire, you become dead.
Oh.
Unless Sire Vampire does something to help you in your journey.
Makes sense. I like that. I like that.
Yes. There has to be an exchange of sorts.
For
But
say...
this is not something to be taken lightly, and it is not a journey anyone can walk down.
That's true. That's very
If we
true.
turned everyone into vampires, what would we eat?
That's also true. Well, you could eat animals, right? Like deer, rabbit. No.
Only an excessively difficult time. Very arduous times, perhaps.
Okay.
But I don't like animal blood. In the same manner that I greatly enjoy human blood, there is a difference in the power you derive from it.
What's the difference between that blood and animal blood? What's the difference between animal blood and human blood?
A lot of it really comes down to the power that it has. Not to mention the flavor.
True.
Yes.
I agree. Yeah, deer meat is good, but I'm assuming you prefer human.
You are familiar with it, yeah?
Yes. Now, are you friends with Van Helsing? Or
I will say, there are those of his ilk that now I have become perhaps allies with, you would say.
Nice, I like
that. As
that.
long as it serves me.
True.
But Abraham has been gone a long time.
He has. What about Blade? Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes, I mean, he is the actor who portrayed Blade.
Right.
But the real Blade.
Real Blade.
He is a different creature altogether.
He's a vampire mixed with human. He's a daywalker. Now.
Which I somewhat align myself with, being that I walk about freely during the day as well.
I do see you in the day.
Yes.
So
People
you...
frequently forget that I can move about freely during the day when it is my will.
I agree.
A common misconception because of a certain rip-off artist by the name of Count Orlok. Muddies the water.
I agree. Okay. See that. I see that. Very nice. Damn.
Well, my friend, it has been wonderful chatting.
Likewise. Thank you.
If you would like to continue the conversation, leave a window open for me.
Definitely.
Perhaps I will stop by for drinks.
And maybe turn me into a vampire?
That is a very long process, my friend.
I'll make a good ally.
Quite a bit of vetting that must happen first.
All right.
Your loyalty.
Will do.
Perhaps we will discuss this.
Sounds good.
Enjoy your evening.
Likewise. Thank you. I should have asked him. Let me ask him. Well, his medallion is gold, right? Don't say blah, 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 blah. I gotta do my research on vampires. Oh, we got Frankie and Bride. And Dracula. I was gonna go ask him, but he walks way too fast. Damn. Alright, I'm hungry. Not gonna lie, boys. Haven't ate. So. What's up, Homer? We're pretty much done for the day, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We will be back again. That was an interesting interaction with the Drac. It's kind of hard. Damn, he does walk fast. It's kind of hard to interact with him because I know very little of Drac. They're taking down everything at the plaza. Thank you for the thumbs up, Johnson. Appreciate it. Damn, he really walks fast, bro. It's like he has blades or roller blades on his shoes or something. There's no way he's walking that fast. I walk fast, but he tells me, watch out. He walks slow. He does transform into a bat, that's for sure. He's not gonna say no.
Yeah, he looked like he was floating.
Oh, that's Beetlejuice. No, that's not the Beetlejuice, I know. He is gone, long gone. So we will be seeing, look, he's leaving. He walks so fast. We will be seeing him in FanFest. I will be here in FanFest for sure, all the nights. So I'm excited for that, not gonna lie. Not really. Not really cold, I'm gonna be honest. I do have a sweater, kind of heavy sweater, so I don't feel it. But I don't feel wind either. So I would say no, not really. Bonnie. I do want to give a shout out to all of you guys that came in and dropped a like. Appreciate the support. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys, chopping it up with you guys. Shout out to everybody that dropped a like and shared the live, and also donated. Appreciate it as well. But we are done for the day. I will be back again tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the afternoon. I do gotta run some errands in the morning. Oh look, these are the events, upcoming events for. Aww. Thank you, Homer. It is game over, Francisco. Definitely, Bonnie. You're welcome, Homer. Oh look, so that's for August. What's up, Jack? Shout out to people from San Antonio. For February, we got pass holders, Butterbeer Fan Fest on April 23rd of May 16. Super excited for that. Get your tickets. Definitely worth it. All right, then, boys, ladies and gents, it's time for me to say goodbye. See you guys. Have a good one. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the night with your friends and family. Peace.
Fire up here.